Hello everyone, I am Rekha Murthy, Assistant Professor from Department of Electrical and Electronics Engineering from Sai Vidya Institute of Technology. Today I am here to explain about the problems based on the EMF equation of an alternator. So it's a continuation of the session 1 and 2. So here the problem is find the no load, phase and line voltage of a star connected 3-phase 6-pole alternator which runs at 1200 rpm having a flux per pole 0.1 Weber sinusoidally distributed. Its stator has 54 slots having a double layer winding and each coil has 8 turns and the coil is corded by one slot. Now let us analyze what is actually the given data. So here the question is, we need to find out the no load phase and the line voltage. That is nothing but the EMF. Okay. So as how we have solved in the previous two sessions, we have made use of the EMF equation of an alternator. In the same way, we have to solve this. Okay. So that is nothing but we have to find out the E phase and the E line voltage with having a star connected, and it is the pole is given as a 6-pole with a synchronous speed as 1200 rpm and flux per pole is 0.1 Weber, and they have clearly mentioned it has got 54 slots. This is a special thing we have to consider with the case of a double layer winding. Okay, and one more new thing which you have observed, that is sinusoidally distributed. Okay, then also each coil has the 8 turns and the coil is short corded, or it is short pitched by the one slot, one at the same. So let us write down the given data. So this will be the given data. E phase we have to find out, and also the line voltage with the star connection. And also we have noted down how many poles and synchronous speed, as well the flux. And coil is short, if it is corded means that indicates it is coil is short pitched. By how many slots? One slot. So in the previous first session, we have solved the problem based on this subsections with the full pitched and short pitched and all. We can follow it up. So where we have observed alpha value will be equal to 1 times of beta, that is it is short pitched only by one time. So it will be nothing but the beta value we have to find out. And the slots they have given clearly around 54. As well they have given about the double layer winding. What is the double layer winding means? Here you can observe that we'll be having a double layer in which you will find the two the coil sides which will be placed in a single slot. So in a single slot itself we are going to place the two coil sides. So each coil side they have given in the problem, each coils will have 8 turns. So we have drawn like this. So totally you can find out how many conductors are there. Okay, how many conductors are there. So we can find out that Z is equal to how many conductors are there, that we can find out. So here Z is equal to nothing but we can solve it as the slots multiply by conductors per slot. Okay, so here you can see that since there is 8 turns in each of the section, so totally there is 16 conductors are there per slot. There is 16 conductors are there per slot. So here how much the slots, number of slots they have given? 54. So 54 multiply by 16, that is 8 turns plus 8 turns, so it is 16. So therefore it results with 864. So this is a total number of conductors. If you want conductors per phase means it is Z phase is equal to 864 divided by 3, because the number of phases is 3. So it results with the 288. So therefore this will be the number of conductors per phase. If you want to solve for the number of turns per phase, okay, as you all know Z is equal to 2T, then you can solve the turns per phase. Value will be equal to Z phase divided by 2. So how much it results with? 288 divided by 2, 144. So this will be the turns per phase. Okay. Now this is with respect to the number of turns. So our aim is we have to solve the EMF, right? So the voltage. So what is, recall the formula, what is the formula for the EMF equation. So the EMF equation here, it can be given by E phase is equal to 4.44 F into psi into T phase into Kc into Kd. So what all the values are unknown, this is what we have to find out. Frequency we can find, okay, so also this is a question mark, flux is given, turns per phase was a question mark, but we have found just now. And we need to find out the Kc as well as the Kd value. How do you solve the frequency? See here, as you all know, Ns is equal to 120 F divided by P, right? So how to find out the frequency? P into Ns divided by 120. So how much the poles they have given in the problem? 6 into 1200 speed divided by 120. So it results with how many hertz? The frequency 60 hertz. So it results with the 60 hertz. So that is the frequency value. So the frequency value is found, right? Turns per phase is found. Now the next aim is we need to find out Kc and Kd. So let us find out the Kc and Kd. Kc can be found as a cos of alpha divided by 2, but we don't have any information related with this. But they have given that it is a short coded by a 1 slot. So before we have to get a alpha, before that we should find out the beta, right? So what is a beta? So beta is nothing but 180 degree divided by n. So before we go with this, if you know the beta value, then we can substitute in the alpha. How many times? Only one time, because it is short pitch by only 1 slot, right? Okay. If it is short pitch by 2 slot, means whatever beta you get, we need to multiply by 2 times. So that will be the value of alpha. Okay. Right now here it is short coded by only 1 slot. So whatever the beta value you get, the same value you need to substitute in the alpha, right? So how do you get the n value? N value, that is nothing but, n is nothing but slots per pole. Right, slots per pole. How many slots they had given in the problem? 54. So 54 divided by 6 pole. Okay, 54 divided by 6. So it results with the 9. So it results with the 9. Right. So how much degree it is? 20 degree. Right. So now you can solve here easily. So Kc is equal to cos of 20 degree divided by 2. So it results with 0.9848. Okay. Next, what we have to find out after the Kc? Kc we can put tick mark. Now you need to find out the Kd. So what is that Kd formula? So Kd is equal to sine of m beta divided by 2 whole divided by m into sine of beta divided by 2. So beta is already known to you. Now we need to find out m. What is m? Slots per pole per phase. Okay. Already we have found what is the slots per pole. Slots per pole is n divided by, that is the n. Per phase means already it is 3 phase. So it is n by 3. So we have got n as 9. So 9 by 3, it results with the 3. So therefore we can substitute the values. Okay. So after substituting, sine of 3 multiplied by beta is 20 divided by 2 divided by 3 into sine of 20 degree divided by 2. So it results with 0.9597 will be the answer. Now let us substitute all these values in the case of the E phase formula. So what will be the answer? Let us see that. After substituting the values of the corresponding parameters which appears in the E phase, we get results with the 3625.6 volts. Also, we can solve the line voltage because since it is a star connection, as we all know, the relationship E line is equal to 3 times of E phase. So it results with the answer as 6279.78 volts. So thank you for watching this video.